Welcome back to the Navigate Credit Union Broadcast Center. Again, my name is Laura Afonso for our very first 3 p.m. show. My second guest is Andreea Marin. She is the owner of Kaffeology, which is a lovely cafe right on Thames Street in Newport.
Yes.
So you are best known for these crazy milkshakes, which we will get into, and I'm going to talk all about them. But first, tell me a little bit about Kaffeology. You've got a really great array of different things, from these milkshakes to breakfast sandwiches and everything in between. So how did you get this started? Where did the idea come from?
Well, first, I've been cooking since I was 5 years old. Okay. I remember pulling up a chair up to like the stove, peeling potatoes, and making homemade French fries. So like cooking has always been just kind of in my blood.
Part of your lifestyle.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And I originally went to school to be a doctor. I went to school for biology. That's where Kaffeology, the name, came from. So my parents, I dropped out the last year. Don't do that.
Sorry, Mom and Dad.
Yeah, sorry, Mom and Dad. And they were telling me, what are you going to do with your degree? So I said, I've always wanted to own a coffee shop. So why don't I just do what I love, do what I feel like I was born to do, and then just kind of use the Ology from the degree and
take biology and apply it towards the cafe. So. There you go.
Yeah.
Awesome. Now you are a Rhode Islander. You left, and then you came back, and we're glad that you came back because you brought us Kaffeology. Exactly,
yes. So I left for about 6 years. Again, I dropped out of college, didn't know what I wanted to do. I knew that I wanted to find myself, and so I left, and I moved to Florida. I moved to Orlando, Florida, and I was originally going to open this there.
Well, I'm glad that you decided to bring it up here.
Exactly. Hurricane Irma actually brought me up here.
Wow.
I got evacuated, and that's when I found the spot, and I made the decision to move back. And here I am.
So what brought you to Newport in particular?
It's very nostalgic for me as a child. I remember being there during the summers. My father's a big boater kind of guy.
Yeah, so lots of boats in Newport.
Yeah, so we take out the boats in Newport and everything. So when I found that location, which when I was in Florida, I was looking for a street that I would always feel like, oh, I want it to be like Thames Street.
Yes.
And then when
like right in the heart of it, right in where all the hustle and bustle is.
So when I found Thames Street, I was like, I have to move back. This is it. This is a sign.
And it must be ideal because you must get a ton of foot traffic in the summer, but even in the off season, I'm sure that you get a ton of people seeking out. Whoop! It's okay. I'm gonna place it right back on top. These got to go quickly, but it's all right. It's too pretty.
Exactly.
Yes.
But yeah, so I think the summertime has been absolutely amazing because of our milkshakes, but we are so versatile. We do everything from like a grown-up grilled cheese, which has like bacon, avocado, 3 different types of cheese on there.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's so delicious.
What kind of cheese?
Do healthy stuff. Well, we do some healthy stuff.
We don't need to do healthy stuff. It's treat yourself. You can have whatever you want.
Treat yourself.
Yes.
Yeah, so we do, so that one has actually provolone, Swiss, and American cheese on it.
Oh my
bacon,
gosh.
avocado.
And they get nice and melty.
So good. Oh yeah, and it's on rye, so it's just really good.
Beautiful.
Yeah, so I think during the winter we're gonna put. I'm pretty excited about it because we're gonna put a lot of like pumpkin and apples and peppermint things.
Okay, so maybe like some pumpkin spice lattes and different things like that. Okay. Now you do a lot with coffee. To my understanding. So you take coffee very seriously. We were just talking about how important a good cup of coffee is.
Yes.
So tell me about your coffee menu.
So our coffee menu is pretty extensive, actually. We have anything from titanium bullet coffee, which has collagen, Sagon cinnamon, which is great for your metabolism. Yeah.
So you put collagen in the coffee.
Collagen in the coffee.
And what does that
MCT
do?
Oil. Collagen is great for your hair, skin, and nails. The MCT oil is great for keeping you full, keeps your blood sugar levels steady, and then the Sagon cinnamon is great for your metabolism, and coffee is just amazing.
And coffee is just good for your lifestyle.
There you go.
Yeah, excellent.
Yeah. So it's pretty great. And then we do macchiatos, all different kinds of things, but we really have fun with coffee. And the Fruity Pebbles is more of like our fun shake. But we have like a caramel pretzel one, and those you can add coffee to. So
really? Yes. So you can get your jolt of coffee with your extra large dessert special. So tell me a little bit about this milkshake in particular. What's in the shake itself? What's on top?
Yes.
It looks crazy. It looks delicious. I cannot wait to take a sip of it. So you've got colorful candy. Looks like you've got a Pop-Tart and Twizzlers.
Yes.
And some cotton candy. So tell me a little bit about it.
So this shake is very special to me because my 13-year-old sister actually invented this shake with me. Yes, which was really awesome.
So she had her part.
Yeah, she's a big Fruity Pebble lover. So I was like, all my milkshakes were very caramel, chocolate, and so I wanted to invent something for her.
Yes.
So so this one has vanilla and Fruity Pebbles blended throughout the entire milkshake.
Okay, so there's Fruity Pebbles inside.
It tastes like the bottom of Fruity Pebbles cereal. So if that's you, this is your shake.
Yes.
It's got vanilla frosting on the rim with Fruity Pebbles, Twizzlers, half of a frosted Pop-Tart, whipped cream cotton candy. So it is
my
absolutely
gosh.
delicious, and the kids just love this one so much.
Oh my gosh, the kids, the adults, I'm sure,
everybody.
love them as well. Oh my
Definitely.
gosh. So like you said, you've got not just this beautiful, colorful, fruity pebble milkshake, you have a bunch of other ones too.
Yes.
What's your favorite one?
Oh, you know what?
It's hard to decide, I'm sure.
It is very hard because I didn't invent them all and I love them all. But I love s'mores so much.
my
Like, who doesn't
gosh.
love fluff and chocolate and graham
Yes,
crackers?
yes.
And it's such a summer shake, you know, like, and I've had a lot of people say, like, man, this brings me back to when I was like a kid with my
Roasting
parents.
marshmallows over the campfire.
Yeah, and that's what we
Oh my
love to
gosh.
do is we take kind of like childhood sort of sweets and we throw like an adult twist on them.
Yes.
Like our nitro cold brew ice cream floats.
Ooh.
It's so awesome.
That
With
sounds so
Nutella or caramel, it's just so good.
You know the way to my heart.
What can I say?
Yes. So in addition to your milkshakes and your coffee, you've got grilled cheese, you've got breakfast sandwiches, different sweets. So really it's you're a jack of all trades. You've got a little bit of everything up your sleeve.
Exactly.
So it's, whether you want something sweet or you want lunch, you can stop into Kaffeology.
Oh, yeah, we have gluten-free options,
Wow.
vegan options. We do like gluten-free mac and cheese muffins, which sounds pretty
So
so cool.
say that again.
So it's gluten-free mac and cheese muffs.
Oh
That's what I call
my
them.
gosh.
Yeah.
So you put mac and cheese inside of a muffin or right on top?
So it's actually gluten-free mac and cheese. It's made with like cheddar and tons of like different types of cheeses. Yeah. And then it's actually in a muffin form, so we bake them in a muffin pan once they're done, and then you serve them with pesto or marinara on the side.
Oh my
But
gosh.
it's so good.
Sounds decadent.
Yeah,
delicious.
it is super yummy.
Yes. So now last time I was in the shop, I saw lots of different artwork on the wall.
Yes.
It was really nice to look at. So tell me a little bit about how you get local artists from Newport involved.
So the artwork was very important to me. Like, I myself am an artist, I paint, but my grandfather was my best friend, and he was like my only friend when I first moved to America, and he was an artist. And so I wanted to incorporate a little bit of kind of him watching sort of over me in the cafe. So that's where we got the artwork from. I did a big blast on social media saying I'm looking for local artists. And at first I thought I wasn't going to have that many people. It turned out I had too many people.
Too many, oh my gosh.
Yeah,
You're like, I don't have enough wall space for all of you, so.
Right, so we still do have some people, but we even have one coming in from Cuba.
Wow.
We have an artist from Canada, and then we have a lot of local artists from here, of course.
Okay, so it's really great to support those local artists.
Yeah.
Is the artwork for sale?
It is. All the artwork is for sale, and we can ship it as well.
Wow, that is excellent.
Yeah,
so it's
really
always
awesome.
great to support your local artists.
Yes.
Now, when exactly did the cafe open?
So we officially opened the first day, I believe, is March 27th. So
Of this year?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. So you are still like in the baby phases.
Baby.
But I think that for a new cafe, you're just getting such a warm reception,
Yes.
especially being right in the heart of historic Newport. I think that everyone's really happy to have you there.
Yeah.
So you're off to a really great start.
Yes, we are so grateful for everybody that's been supportive of us, everyone that's pushed us on, and then also all the exposure that everyone's kind of like just brought to us.
Yes, I'm
It's
sure
just
the
been
power
so
of social
wonderful.
media. Look at this
Yeah.
thing. It's just begging for you to take a picture of it and share it on Instagram. So I'm sure that people see it and then all of their followers are like, oh my God, where can I get that? I'll make the trip over the bridge for it any day of the week.
So what I always tell people, is I'm there every day. It's my first year, so I'm literally there morning to night. Except for obviously now I had someone there and I ran here.
Good thing. Glad to have you.
Yeah, but I always tell people, I feel like I'm throwing a party. Like every day, you just come by my house.
So
and
it's so
I'm
much fun.
Just throwing you a big
Yes.
party. Yeah, that's what it feels like. So it's just very humbling and definitely blessed.
Well, it definitely sounds like this is your passion.
Yes.
You have a good time. You get to be creative and be artistic and support local people. So it's really awesome that you get to have such a great time in your little cafe.
Yes. It's been so much fun.
Now, because you are early in the stages, do you have any plans or any growth ideas, or where do you really foresee the cafe going?
Yeah, so at first, when I first started the cafe, I thought it was going to be a regular coffee shop, very dim, and now it's turned into this fun ice cream coffee shop, and so that's kind of the direction that I'm going with it. And so what's coming up next is super exciting, but it's called Bubble Waffles.
Ooh, I've seen that.
They're so
tell me how they're made.
So Bubble Waffles actually are like a waffle, obviously a waffle, but instead of having craters, they have these big bowls inside of them. They're made with custard powder and egg, so they're a lot more fluffy. Yeah, they're an egg-based waffle.
And now, based on how you do the milkshakes, I can only imagine what you're going to put on top of these bubble waffles.
You choose what you put on top, actually, and that's the whole twist. Because with these ones, we kind of like decide it for you.
Yes.
With the bubble waffles, you'll come in, tell us what kind of ice cream you want and what you want on top. So it's very customized. It's absolutely to die for.
Okay, so all of your ice cream dreams are gonna come true on the bubble waffle.
For sure.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
And we're also, of course, Kaffeology, coffee is a science. So we are making one that's going to be a mocha waffle with coffee ice cream on the inside, caramel drizzle. So kind of keeps with the theme of like Kaffeology, where we have to have something that's coffee based.
Coffee related.
Yes.
Really, I mean, all of our lives really revolve around coffee. You have to get it going, so you might as well sneak it in to just about every meal that you have.
Why not?
Yes.
Coffee for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
I'll take it.
That's the way I live my life anyways.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
I can't wait to make it down. I'm going to take a trip over to Newport and get myself a nice milkshake. Actually, I'm going to have a milkshake and one of those, the bubble waffles.
Oh my God, you will absolutely love it.
I can't wait.
Yes, it is absolutely amazing. So
awesome.
Thank you so much for having me on.
Of course. Thank you all for tuning in. We're here at the Navigate Credit Union Broadcast Center. Please stay tuned for more foodie adventures and what we have coming up for you with GoLocal.